Alright, welcome back to Baking with Josh and Ange.
Hi everybody, we are making something so good today. I can't wait to share it with you. Josh, what is it?
We are making s'mores brownie cupcakes.
S'mores brownie cupcakes? It's like, say those three things together. That's just pure happiness right there. All right, so we have a lot of ingredients here.
Okay, so before we get started on our recipe today, I want to point out my new kitchen tool, the kitchen blowtorch. Thank you, Isabel, for my Father's Day gift.
Yes, this is what he wanted for Father's Day. We were like, what do you want? He was like, kitchen blowtorch. It's like, okay.
Yeah, who needs a tie? I need a kitchen blowtorch.
He loves to scare you guys. You could probably have like a whole like baking shed.
Oh, easily.
Like instead of a tool shed, you have your baking shed.
Make that happen for me, okay?
Okay. I'm outside hammering, making a shed. So we have a ton of ingredients, so we better get started.
We should, okay. So there's 3 parts to this recipe. The first part is the graham cracker crust. Here's what you'll need to make the graham cracker crust. 1½ cups of crushed graham cracker, 1/4 cup sugar, 1/3 cup butter melted. So the first thing we need to do is preheat the oven to 350 degrees.
I'm on it.
She's so good, she's so good.
I'm so good at preheating the oven.
All right, next we're going to line our muffin tin with some baking cups.
I bet I can do that.
You can do that too if you like.
Okay.
Sure. Okay, so while Angela's doing the baking cups, I'm gonna get started with the graham cracker crust. What you do is you add the crushed graham cracker, the melted butter, and the sugar together, and then you just mix it up. And you're trying to get the consistency of a wet sand with your graham cracker mixture.
All right, that's looking pretty good.
Pretty good, yeah. So you just want to get it all incorporated. There's no dry pieces. Now that we have the graham cracker mixture all set to go, we're going to put about a tablespoon of the graham cracker mixture in each baking cup. Press it down really tight.
Okay.
So it stays together, and then we're gonna bake it. I'll do the first couple. 1.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so you can use a spoon to pack it, or you can use a glass like this, and this works so good to pack it down to the muffin tin.
Hold up though. Do you know where we got this? We got this glass in Scotland.
On our honeymoon.
On our honeymoon. We did the Scotch tasting, and this is from Glengoyne, this beautiful distillery. I think you should say, if you don't have a glass like this, just some kind of...
just a round bottom glass that'll fit into the muffin tin.
Yeah, or you can use a spoon.
Either way, but this does get it very nice and even.
I see.
See?
Yeah, get to work, buddy.
All right, so now that we've smushed the graham crackers into the muffin tins, we're gonna put it in the oven for 5 minutes.
All right, so while that's baking, you can mix up the brownie section. Here's what you'll need. 2 ounces unsweetened baking chocolate, 1/4 cup coconut oil, 1/4 cup butter, 1/2 cup sugar, 1/2 cup brown sugar, 3 eggs, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 1/2 cup flour, 1/2 cup cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon sea salt.
All right, so the first thing we need to do for the brownie batter is to melt our baking chocolate. Put the baking chocolate in, the butter, and the coconut oil. So the way to melt the chocolate is we're going to put it into the microwave for 30-second increments at half power. And it should take around 2 minutes to melt completely. All right, so now the chocolate is melted and it's gonna be really, really soupy. So we're gonna put that to the side to let it cool. Okay, so it looks like the graham cracker crusts are done.
Yes.
All right, so go ahead and take those out. All right, so the next step for the brownie part is we're going to combine the flour, the cocoa, the baking soda, and salt together. Would you like to mix that together?
Sure.
All right. Watch me whisk and watch me bake. No.
Are you, watch me bake.
Bake.
It's watch
right.
me whisk, watch me bake. All right, how's that look?
That looks great. You just want to get it until it's combined. The reason we mix up the dry ingredients like this, like the baking soda and the salt, is just so every part gets the same amount. You want it to be really well incorporated so everything rises the same.
These are baking tips, people. Tips.
So next we're going to combine everything. First we're going to add our chocolate soup to the bowl. And the cool thing about this recipe is that we don't need to use an electric mixer for this. We're just going to use a whisk and we'll be able to do it all with the whisk. Isn't that cool?
That is so cool.
That's awesome. All right, so the chocolate, we're gonna add the sugars, okay? So we'll add the brown sugar and the white sugar. We'll mix those together. And this should come together really, really easy. Next, we'll add the eggs and the vanilla. And we'll mix this together.
You can really smell the chocolate.
Now we're going to add about half of this dry mixture to the wet mixture.
Okay.
And then we'll mix that up and then we'll add the remaining and then we'll be done with our brownie batter. It will be very thick.
Yes, now
and
it's
sticky,
thick.
all right? This is looking great.
Yes.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
So next we're going to put the brownie batter into the muffin tin. The cleanest way I know to do this is to use a pastry bag or a frosting bag. We're just going to transfer this batter into this frosting bag. Once you cut the top off your frosting bag, fill up the muffin tin about halfway.
So one of the reasons we wanted to try this recipe is that our kids love s'mores. I mean, what kids don't really,
Yeah.
right? A huge part of our summer, we would barbecue on the weekends, and we have a little fire pit and they'd want to make s'mores. It was really fun, and just sort of those moments where you're like, we know they're always going to remember this. They're always going to remember that we were in the backyard making s'mores. And then one of the other reasons Josh really wanted to try this recipe is because he's been dying to use the blowtorch on the baking channel.
I have.
He's like, what can I make? What can I make? So this kind of was like all great things colliding for us.
Don't think I'm not going to brulee something very soon too.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
I love that he's like throwing down the gauntlet to you guys. Like, don't think I won't brulee something.
So now we're gonna put these into the oven that's already been preheated to 350 for 12 minutes. All right, so the brownies have baked for 12 minutes. Now you want to leave the oven on because we're going to put the brownies back in. But right now we're going to add one part of the topping. Like a traditional s'more, you got to have your chocolate bar, right? So we have these little Hershey chocolate bars. One chocolate bar goes on each brownie. And then we're going to put them back in the oven for a couple more minutes so they get nice and gooey. And then we're going to put the marshmallows on top. And then I gotta use my blowtorch.
And then he gets to use his blowtorch. Jenna, that is so loud. Halfway through our video, Jenna stopped by with her tacos.
I'm so sorry. I'm so hungry. I'm very loud. I'm so hungry.
Do you need a napkin?
I actually do.
I got it.
So now we're ready for our marshmallows.
Nope, we're not.
No.
We're gonna put this back in the oven for 2 minutes.
I pay attention, Jenna. I really do. 2 minutes.
And then we're gonna add the marshmallows.
Then, and Jenna, you can have one for your dessert.
I'm very excited.
Okay, so now the brownies are done. The chocolate's nice and melty. You can tell the chocolate's done if you want to by just kind of putting your finger in it.
Ooh, yeah.
And then
Should-
gooey.
Okay.
The next step is to add the marshmallows. Now you want to add about 4 to 5 marshmallows per cupcake. You want to make sure they stick into the chocolate so they stay on. And you can add more if you want, but 4 to 5 seems like a good number. All right, so go ahead.
All right.
Then what comes next is the blowtorch.
Yay, blowtorch. Are you so excited?
I'm really excited. Now you do not have to use a blowtorch. You can actually use your oven's broiler if you want to. Put it in for about 2 minutes and it toasts the marshmallows really nicely. But the blowtorch is so much more fun.
I actually think it's good to know that you can do this in your broiler because I don't think I should be operating a blowtorch. Let's get real, people. Let's get real.
That's probably true. There's a lot of truth to that.
These are ready for you to torch them up.
All right.
Jenna, you're gonna get a front row shot. You didn't know this is what your lunch was gonna be like today.
So I will have you do a couple though.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh, yay. I didn't think I was gonna get to do any. Do you wanna do one?
I'll do one.
You
You do one.
All right.
Okay.
As always, be very careful with fire, with blowtorches.
Yes.
With
Safety meeting.
safety first, but yes, this is fun.
Come
All
on
right.
over, Jenna.
So it doesn't take much, okay? These will toast really, really quick. You don't want to get them too burnt.
Oh, wow. That one's on fire.
Yeah, there you go. If they start to catch on fire, just blow them out real quick. Just like you would on a campfire, s'more marshmallow thing.
Oh, man. They really do look like s'mores.
Isn't that cool?
Yes.
All right, so next, Angela, it's your turn, all right?
Okay.
So why don't you do those 3 and then we'll let Jenna.
Hi. Look who stopped by.
I'll turn this on for you, okay? And this is the safety.
Ha ha ha. Very funny. Okay.
This is on. So go really quick because
Okay.
it will burn the cupcake.
Like that?
Yep, perfect.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, no. My cupcake's
That's
burning.
all right. That's okay.
How do I turn it off? Okay, I'm uncomfortable. It makes me too nervous. I would put it in the broiler. Okay, Jenna.
All right,
It's
so
really cute,
just
by the
really
way.
quick.
Thank you.
I love this
I
outfit.
was at meetings. This is my I'm going to meetings outfit.
I know, and then she texted me and she was like, I'm near your house with
I
my
mean, you're
lunch.
good.
I was like, get in here. Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah, same thing. Jenna's, I'm not worried about Jenna, actually.
You should be.
There you go.
Okay.
Very gently.
Do you have a blowtorch, Jenna?
No.
Do you now want
Nice.
one?
Maybe.
Okay, yours on fire.
Mine's on fire.
Got it. I
Oh
got it.
God, your paper's on
My
fire.
paper's on
Watch
fire.
his face.
It's alright.
I feel like this is a twofer. Like you need a second person to blow out the
I think we
fire,
do
but
too.
I don't know if that's true.
Oh, gosh.
My paper's on fire.
Okay.
Alright, we're good.
Turn it off.
We're
Turn
good.
it off. I don't know how to turn it off.
There you go.
Oh.
So the broiler is an option.
The broiler is an option, I
If-
guess.
Oh, man.
I like the blowtorch personally.
I just crashed your video.
Are you okay?
That's
Do you wanna
awesome.
stay?
Yeah, no,
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
Yeah, stay
now
there.
I get to eat one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Alright, so now that we used our blowtorch, I'm going to put these in the freezer for about 20 minutes so they harden up. So when you take the wrapper off, they stay together nicely.
20 minutes, Jenna.
I'm gonna finish my taco.
Finish your taco.
Finish your
Watch out.
taco.
Hot plate.
Okay.
Hot plate. Hot plate.
I'll eat my tacos and then.
Alright, so now that we took the cupcakes out of the wrapper, we're ready to put a little topping on, okay? So you can just put a little bit of the graham cracker, the extra graham cracker bits on top, just for show.
Or because you like the taste.
Or a little bit of flavor. Alright,
Right.
so
This is so pretty looking.
I know.
I wasn't here from the beginning. I arrived when you started doing the chocolate and marshmallow part. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is really gonna be a
alright.
surprise.
Oh, they're so soft.
let's give it a try here.
Oh, that is so good.
That is so good.
That is so good. Josh, that is awesome. Mmm.
Wow,
Yummy.
Oh my gosh.
that's delicious.
High five, babe.
Alright,
High five, babe.
woo!
High five, Jenna.
We did it, we did it!
That was so good.
All right, you guys, thanks so much for stopping by and baking with us. If you make this recipe, tag us, show us. We love seeing it.
Yeah, and be sure to check out our website, bakingwithjoshandange.com.
You can
Alright?
print out recipes. We have merch now, Jenna.
I have this merch.
You have that merch. We've got some really cute new coffee mugs that you're gonna just,
Really?
Yes. Anyway, okay. Thanks for stopping by, Jenna. I'm glad you
Yeah,
Thanks for letting me
Jenna.
crash your video.
watched the video.
Thank you for this good dessert.
Yeah, and we'll see you guys next week.
Alright, bye guys.
Bye.
It's all about control, Angela.
Don't sound like a psycho. You're revealing too much about yourself.
I know. So it happens.
I know.
Every time I start talking, she leaves.
I don't. Will you be ready?
I don't think you should hold that.
Trying to have good posture too.
Oh, yeah, you have good posture.
Not usually.
Are you like
I'm a slouchy.
Sometimes I slouch too. I notice I'm at the computer and I'm like,
I know.
what?
And then when I'm with you, I slouch to just be closer
No.
to your height.
Don't slouch.
Now that we took them up, well,
Okay. Now
then I'm going to dance with my baby.